Someone once asked Mother Teresa, "How do you cope with so many people dying around you?" She thought for a moment and said, "Well, we pick them up just one at a time." Around the world today, there are millions of men and women, especially children, who lack basic and adequate health care and dental care. There are many, many more who are blind just for the want of a simple 20-minute cataract operation. In Marine Reach, our heart is to reach those men and women, especially in the poorer, more isolated island and coastal communities around the world. Over the last decade, our ships have visited 16 nations and treated over 140,000 men, women and children, just one at a time. Recently, our ship, the MV Pacific Link, sailed from the port of Lautoka to the island of Kaduvu in Fiji to perform cataract surgeries. Here's what happened.
I won a trip to go on this boat by entering a Survivor radio competition in New Zealand with Life FM, and I came here not knowing what I was going to end up doing, and I have been helping with surgery. The first 2 days I was on the deck outside prepping up the patients, and the last 4 or 5 days I've been doing all the sterilising inside, and you have to be very careful not to stick yourself with anything sharp because you're not sure what the people over here have got. So you've got to be very careful. And this afternoon I have off, which is very nice. And I've walked up to the post office. It's about 28 degrees, and I've got a little bit of a sweat up going up that hill. But no, it's very nice here in Fiji. Very good experience to win. So I've been very blessed.
Hello. I am Marian from Germany. I am the purser on the ship. I make sure that all the guests feel at home here, and I do all the accounts, the money, and yeah, like visas and passports and all that stuff. I've been here for 2 months, and I will stay till the end of the year.
Burke and I'm captain of the Pacific Link, and there's Dr. Neil alongside me, and he's the surgeon who's just conducted over 100 cataract surgeries.
Well, thank you there, Captain Wayne Burke from Australia. My name is Neil Murray. I'm an eye surgeon from New Zealand. We are sitting here in the operating theatre that has been built into the Pacific Link. It is a modern, standard operating theatre whereby we can perform high quality eye surgery, particularly cataract surgery, in remote locations. This particular outreach in Venezuela, we have worked with Ministry of Health officials and with an NGO called Project Heaven to enable us to get access to all the patients who are deserving of surgery. The surgeries are performed under local anaesthetic and they are offered to the patients free of charge.
Our crew consists of 48 different people from all nations. In fact, there's 11 nations on board, and including that we've got 3 Fijians. And it's important to note that everyone who's serving on the ship are volunteers. We pay our own way to come over here to serve, and we pay lodging on board the vessel. It's a commitment that people are really pleased to make because they can see they can have a beneficial contribution to people of the Fiji Island group.
An important aspect of everybody being volunteers on the ship is that any money that is donated to Marine Reach is directed where it's needed. The money is used to provide the surgeries, to provide for the running costs of the ship, to enable a more effective use of that resource. So you can be reassured that any donations you make, any donations that are made to Marine Reach are likely to be used in the field, are likely to be used for the actual surgery. For a cataract operation, the material costs are less than 200 Fijian dollars. Most of the equipment that's required in a cataract operation is in this special pack, which we use for each procedure. We access the packs through a company called Alcon, which has a humanitarian program and allows us to purchase them at wholesale or below wholesale rates, provided the packs are used for humanitarian purposes, and we're grateful for Alcon's continuing support in this area.
How's it going for you today?
Really good, thank you. Very busy in the theatre. I'm the scrub nurse that's assisting Dr. Neil Murray with cataract and pterygium surgery, and I'm from Brisbane, Australia.
Make a habit of throwing things at your surgeon.
She's doing all this. She's trying to do three things at once.
Okay, so can you
I'm getting through.
That's wonderful. Michael, have you got another line you can use? I mean, that's getting a little bored.
very warm tray?
Very warm tray.
What is this?
Yes, good line, nice and still. That's great.
Quando é em Boé?
There she goes. Now look at the. Ask her to look at the light. Okay. Okay, this is an operation called a phacoemulsification operation. It's one of two ways to deal with a cataract. This is quite a dense cataract. I'm going to prepare to open the capsule that the cataract sits in. I use this special jelly to hold the tissue planes apart, called viscoelastic. I'm making now an entrance in the front part of the capsule so that I can remove the cataract through that entrance and then place the implant in that capsular bag at the end of the procedure. I've got a nice circular opening there now. I'm now going to use fluid to separate the various parts of the cataract and prepare them for removal. We'll remove the central part of the cataract first, the so-called nucleus. That's it spinning around there. It's quite a dense one, this one. This is another wound here, another little incision. What I'm using here is an ultrasound needle, which has a sharp tip to it, and it vibrates, it oscillates at 40,000 hertz. And what it does is it slowly helps me prepare the cataract for removal. I'm just preparing some, that central nucleus. Prepare the central nucleus for removal by breaking it into pieces and removing those pieces one at a time through the little hole that I've made. And each of those bits are now going to come out. You already see that there's a much better view there. That was a particularly dense one. Just needed to chip away at it. So now I'm just cleaning out the residual cataract that's left. To make sure the bag is well and truly clean and prepared just for the implant. Viscoelastic, thank you, yeah. So the cataract's been removed. What's the word? Salt. Okay, happy birthday. Can we sing you happy birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Went very well, love.
I born.
62.
62. Yeah.
62.
Well, happy birthday.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me, eh?
That's
Today,
right.
eh? happy today, yeah?
One of the highlights for me was on about day 3 when we were walking to the airport, and we came across an old man who came up to us and he was so happy, and through an interpreter he told us the story of how he couldn't see, and that the ship was like an American ship coming to Indonesia for him. And personally for me, if he was the only person that had surgery while here, it would have been worth coming here just to see the outcome for that particular man. The people here, as much as we bless them, they blessed us, and there's people bringing down coconuts and yams and fish, and it was really fantastic. The people of Fiji, Indonesia here, was such an incredible blessing to the ship, and we'll go away from this time here with memories that we'll never forget.
We're going to make a start anyway. Firstly, I'd just like to thank all our guests here tonight, security, and all the lads from the CMF Church who helped to